Welcome back. You're continuing to watch our conversations here at Davos 2025. As I've been pointing out, there is a large Indian delegation here being represented both by the central government but also by India's states. You have the state of Telangana being represented for the second time around by the Chief Minister, Mr. Revanth Reddy, and he joins us now here on CNBC-TV18. Mr. Reddy, many thanks for joining us. We spoke last year while you were here in Davos, and you had given us a number of 40,000 crores in terms of MOUs that you had been able to put together in your last visit. How much of that is actually materialized?
So actually we have signed with 14 companies and 17 projects. Out of 17, 16 projects are under pipeline. That's how progress is going on. So last time we have succeeded to attract investment to Telangana. So this time we are expecting more and more. So our success story will be there.
Well, speaking of the success story as well as drawing in more investment and investors, what are people asking you today in terms of the opportunities that you're pitching to foreign investors specifically? What is the ask in terms of what they want from the government by way of support, by way of approvals? What's the feedback that you're getting from them?
So most of the time the investors are worried about policies, particularly changeover government, and second thing, the protection of their investments. So my state is entrepreneur state. My predecessors like Babu, YSR or BRS, now Revanth Reddy, we are on the same page for policies for attracting investments.
So politics will not get in the way of policy continuity?
No. I wanted to tell you one thing. Mr. P.V. Narasimha Rao, who was Prime Minister of India, who has made all these liberation policies.
Yes.
So we know how to attract investment. We know how to protect their investments. So Telangana is the place for investments. We know how to do politics and how to attract investments. So,
and keep the two separate.
Two separate. So no one is need not to worry about their investments or policies. So we are more aggressive on liberalizing our policies.
Aggressively liberalizing policies. Let's talk about some of the areas in specific that you're focusing on. Electric vehicles and electric mobility is a big focus area for the state of Telangana. And I don't know how many people know this, but in terms of penetration, it is now the #1, I believe?
Yes, India's #1. I have made and I have taken a conscious decision. I have removed all taxes and everything for EV vehicles, and moreover I have divided into 3 areas my Telangana. One is core urban region, the other one is semi-urban region, third one is rural. The core urban area is having 3,000 diesel buses are there to public transportation. I have given instructions to my people to remove all these diesel buses to send other rural area to improve the core urban region. So we have introduced the EV vehicles in Hyderabad. So we are more focusing on these EV vehicles in urban region.
What about the charging infrastructure, Mr. Reddy? Because that has often been a constraint to widen EV penetration. What is the state doing about that?
So we have an exclusive plan for that. Almost wherever government properties are there, we are allocating for charging, and we are calling for PPP model, public-private partnership, to improve the ecosystem. So next 1 year we are going to improve like anything.
Okay, so next 1 year we should expect improvement through the PPP route on the charging infrastructure. One of the advantages that the state enjoys is the fact that it has been part of the tech workforce and the knowledge economy, and it's very well positioned there. You have a lot of GCCs, the Global Capability Centers, in your state as well. What's the expectation in terms of growing that further? Is there anything specific that you will be doing? Any particular focus areas? Life sciences, of course, is a big play for the state. Anything else that you will focus on specifically?
We are focusing more on AI and green energy and GCC centers, anyway data centers also. Most of the world's leading data centers are coming to Hyderabad. We are going to sign more MOUs in Davos only for data centers.
Okay.
So we are focusing AI, data centers and green energy. These are the main focused areas we are focusing on.
So let me pick up on data centers. If you can give us some specifics on who you're signing that MOU with and when you expect that to be operationalized.
So actually I don't want to disclose, but you are asking a specific question. Amazon is on the pipeline. Amazon is going to invest, and Control S, Mr. Sridhar Reddy has signed, and other mega engineering. They are going to diversify in data centers. Much more data centers are coming to Hyderabad. They are signing with the Telangana government.
Okay, that's great. So you've given us some details there as far as the data center announcement is concerned. Thank you for that. But I also want to understand on the green energy side, because when we talk about data centers, energy consumption is also going to go up significantly. Electric mobility will also need more energy. How much of green capacity are you looking at for the state?
Actually, we are focusing on 30,000 megawatts with solar or wind and pump storage and other sectors. So Telangana is the place for all these categories. So recently I have announced my green energy policy. While I'm coming to Davos, I have announced my green energy policy. We are going to encourage more and more to invest in this sector. So our target is 30,000 megawatts. So it's a huge, we wanted to produce a surplus power to supply other than Telangana. We wanted to supply the country, all over the country. So we are much more focusing
on green energy.
Green energy.
And AI, because that's the third focus area.
Anyway, we are IT legends.
Yes.
So Silicon Valley is run by our Telugu people. So anyway, even Duddilla belongs to our community or otherwise our state.
Yes.
So IT and pharma, we are legends. We have surpassed even Bangalore also. So now the third is green energy and AI. So we are more focusing on that. Our ecosystem is there. Technology is there. The system, the human resources are there in Telangana, Hyderabad. So it is going to help us a lot to improve our ecosystem.
So anything in specific to draw in more AI-led investments, and specifically even on the startup side, because the state has been a big champion of startups. You've got the T-Hub there also. Anything specific on the startup side as well as on the AI side?
So already we have organized one summit for AI, and we have announced an AI city in our future city. So we are going to improve the entire AI city. So most of the players are coming and discussing with the government of Telangana. So next 6 months we are going to do miracles in AI sector.
So what will all of this result in terms of jobs? Because at the end of the day, that's the number one criteria for a politician, is to deliver on the promise of jobs. Between green energy, between what you're hoping to do on AI, electric mobility, and some of the other focus areas, what kind of employment are we talking about? What will the job creation be?
Yeah, definitely. The people are always used to say, whenever you are discussing about technology, the initial days also, Rajiv Gandhi has introduced the computer to our country, or telecom reforms in our country. Most of the time used to say all opposition political parties, we are going to lose jobs. Technology is not going to do such thing. So we have to improve our skills. That is why I have initiated my Young India Skills University to improve our skills. So world is it is not limited to Telangana. We wanted to compete with the world. So we wanted to send our youngsters, our techie people to all over the world. So we have taken a decision cautiously about Young India Skills University. So we wanted to different verticals. We wanted to improve our skills. So knowledge. So with the skills, we wanted to engage our youngsters to create a job.
You talked about the growth focus as far as the state is concerned. Given where you are able to see things at this point in time, what is the aspiration in terms of the growth that you believe you can deliver on while being fiscally prudent as well?
Yeah, definitely. Narendra Modi used to say always a 5 trillion economy of India. And I wanted to contribute 1 trillion economy from my state. So why? Because Hyderabad is the place for everything. So you will get human resource, you will get technology, you will get everything in Hyderabad and Telangana. So connectivity also is better. Any other city or country doesn't have much connectivity. So Hyderabad is having all those ecosystem. So with that, I wanted to contribute 1 trillion economy from Telangana.
1 trillion from Telangana.
Dallas.
That is your contribution, and that is your
ambition.
target and your ambition. But you know, it's an interesting India house here, because you're sharing space with your colleagues and fellow states. You're housed with UP and Kerala, and of course we've got Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, and Andhra Pradesh together. While you know, there is this competition on between states to draw in investments as well. You know, how do you ensure that it remains healthy?
So I don't think so. They are my competitors. They are my siblings. Why should I compete with my neighboring states? That is what I wanted to clear one thing. $1 trillion economy, if Telangana has to improve, we have to compete with New York, Tokyo, Dubai, Singapore, or any other place,
right.
Vietnam, Thailand. So these are the where we have to have visited South Korea. So I wanted to improve Telangana China +1. So whoever wanted to shift their base from China to India, that is the place for Hyderabad. So Hyderabad, Telangana is the China +1.
You've been in office for more than a year. What has been the big learning for you, the big takeaway so far?
So one is doing our duty, the other one is marketing. We have to improve our marketing strategies. But because this is also crucial for any politician or political party. So we have to learn something to what do you call, to propagate in the public mind.
To seed the message that Telangana is open for business, it's ready for business, and promises a stable policy environment with lots of incentives across different sectors. What will you prioritize in 2025? What should we expect from you?
So actually I'm trying to declare my policy Telangana Rising 2050. I wanted to give a policy for another 25 years. So in that 25 years policy, I wanted to improve AI, I wanted to improve my green energy, I wanted to aerospace and other sectors where we can contribute something to the nation and world. So whatever I have ecosystem, I wanted to improve on those lines. So these are the main sectors where we wanted to.
You know, you come from a state where your predecessors have been very tech savvy. Starting with Mr. Babu Naidu, the original CEO, Chief Minister, and of course even your immediate predecessor was quite tech savvy. How tech savvy are you? How much of technology do you use yourself?
So leader need not to techie. Leader has to make policies. So I have very good colleagues and staff. So they have to study and they have to brief me, then I will take a political decision cautiously. So leader should have a policy making. So I
provide
have
the vision and leave the execution.
Yes. PV Narasimha Rao is not techie, or otherwise PV Narasimha Rao is an IT professional. But he has made the country to compete other than other world. So whereas even Chandrababu Naidu also is not an IT professional, but he has made all laws to improve our ecosystem. So leaders should have policy mindset, so open mind. So I have that open mind. I can read PV Narasimha Rao, I can read Chandrababu Naidu, I can read any other leaders' decisions. So I have that temperament. Yes, I am there how to improve my policies and how to improve my ecosystem.
What has been your big takeaway here from Davos in terms of the mood of global investors on the global environment, but more importantly on how they feel about doing business in India?
So yes, definitely Davos is the place for marketing. Telangana is the place for investment. So
You're marketing here, and you hope to take back the investments to Telangana.
We have to utilize this platform. If I wanted to meet all these CEOs, it will take another 20 years.
Yes.
But I can meet for 40, 50 CEOs within 48 hours.
Yeah.
So this is the place where we have to market, we have to promote our efficiency or otherwise our system. So we are utilizing every minute and every opportunity in Davos. So Telangana is the place for investments.
Thank you very much, Mr. Revanth Reddy.
Finally, I wanted to tell only one word.
Yes.
Telangana means business.
Telangana means business. That is the big takeaway here from the Chief Minister, Revanth Reddy. A whole host of policies across different sectors that the government intends to prioritize and focus on: electric mobility, green energy, AI, and of course continuing to build on the tech ecosystem that has been one of the strong points for the state. Always a pleasure. Many thanks for joining us. With that, it is time for us to wrap up this CNBC TV18 special. From all of us here for now, many thanks for watching. Back. The conversations continue here at Davos 2025. You heard from the Chief Minister of Telangana, and now it's time for us to speak with the IT Minister to understand what the state intends to do to continue to leverage on the momentum that has been built in the state over years across successive governments in IT. Mr. Babu, many thanks for joining us here in Davos. You've been having a whole host of meetings, I can see. So what's the big takeaway here from Davos?
Yeah, basically keeping our past experience. This is the second visit of ours, our Chief Minister and ourselves. And our team seems very productive over here. The past 2 days, we had meetings with the international players, the domestic players too, where they are showing keen interest in the tech area or in the energy sector and in terms of agri processing. So it's a, very, very productive meetings are going on. And I'm hopeful that, we will be doubling what last time, what the investment has come to our state.
Well, the last time the commitment was 44,000 crores in terms of MOUs, etc. So you're hopeful of being able to do better than that?
Much better than that, much better. We are so confident, and the ecosystem which has been built, the trust, basically the trust over a period of 1 year, which we try to inculcate among our partners and among the industrial circles, and especially in terms of IT. Shows shows their interest in coming to us and trying to put their investment in.
As the Chief Minister told me, he said in IT we are the legends, and it's been a story that's been built over many decades across successive governments. What he also said is that politics is not going to come in the way of policy certainty. Now, as far as IT in specific is concerned, what else can we expect now for you to be able to create the skills as well as to get more people into the state across different verticals?
No, this is the right time, in the global economy when things are literally taking a very big shift in terms of technology too. Where all these emerging technologies or cutting-edge technologies are taking place, like AI, machine learning, cyber security, data analytics, and taking shape. Now this is the right time for us also to move into the next stage. So keeping that in view, the strength what we have in terms of talent, that talent has to move to the next stage.
Right.
That's the real reason our government, over a period of time for a year, and the Chief Minister thought of doing great in skills. So we have put one Young Indian Skills University.
Yes.
So that is meant to reskill and upskill the skills whatever our people have, including all our employees, and at the same time all the graduates who would like to get employed in major companies or tech companies. So this ultimately we will try to bring a major data bank of all the skills, talent available over here, and become the capital of the skills over there. Ultimately, everybody has to come to a place. That is a long-term objective of us.
Well, speaking of the long-term objective of positioning yourself also as an AI hub, the Chief Minister spoke about an AI city. If you can share some more details with us about that.
When we thought this cutting-edge technologies which are taking place over here, and in the upcoming future city, where a net zero city, which we are planning to take it up, is coming up, and in that a small portion of the land has been dedicated to this AI city. Absolutely, the AI city is meant to promote and propagate AI in a big level. So we would like to promote R&D in terms of AI. We would like to promote innovation there. We would like to promote the startups. We are trying to promote the product companies there, so that it becomes exclusively AI mentored city over there. In addition to that, we would be coming up with an AI university, that is a school.
Okay.
Where, everything.
A school or a college?
It's a school, it's like, a university.
Right.
It's absolutely all the graduates keeps coming over there to learn the new trends in AI, learn the new curriculum of AI, what need to be done. So this is what we are planning, and the groundbreaking will be done for the AI city in the next quarter.
You know, the Chief Minister said his ambition is to be able to contribute at least $1 trillion from the state of Telangana to India's overall GDP aspiration and its growth aspiration. How much of IT services exports will contribute to that $1 trillion?
Yeah, that definitely. You know, that is the biggest challenge, and we are just thought of making our economy, pushing our economy to 1 trillion. That's not a small job. Pushing our economy to 1 trillion is a big job what we have undertaken and what we have dreamt of. And we will put our all of action to action. So the point here is, you know, we not only are in IT will be major contributor, and also we are the leaders in life sciences and the pharma.
Yes.
And taking a cue from the agricultural resources what we have, and allied activities related to agriculture, maybe dairies, maybe fish, fisheries, and all those things coming into picture. And we are trying to put our plans into action. So certain section, the majority of section, we would like to take the leverage of this emerging technologies into move forward, where the world and the global would be looking at us all the time and improve our exports into 10x, so that you know we reach 1 trillion economy. In the same way in the life sciences too, we would like to scale up in next 10 years in a decade's time to 200 billion. So these are all areas where we are trying to concentrate upon and to prepare a plan, make a projection, try to put our policies into action and see that it goes.
Yes. So IT will be one of the big growth engines and continue to be one of the big growth engines as you chart out the plan for the next 25 years under Telangana Rising.
Yes, it's the caption goes like this. If you have seen it, Telangana means business.
Yes.
In whatever way, in whichever form. And Telangana Rising is meant to see that the quality of the people. We don't forget that the quality of the people, their standards has to go along with the economy too. So Telangana Rising means not only the development and welfare takes place not only in urban cities, we also try to see that the welfare, the development goes parallelly in the rural areas, and the quality of an individual, the citizen of our state, also improving our economy.
But very nice to speak with you. We wish you the very best of luck, and thank you very much for joining us here in Davos. That is the IT Minister of the state of Telangana charting out the roadmap for growth. From all of us here for now, thanks very much for watching the CNBC-TV18 special. We'll take a break. A lot more coming up right after this.